I'm here today as a cancer survivor. I had colon cancer diagnosed when I was 36 years old. It's the last thing in the world that a 36-year-old ever has in their mind, but it can happen at any time.
We're in Aurora today at the Aurora Family Leisure Complex. Colon Cancer Canada's Push for Your Tush.
We're here for all of our patients, all of our survivors, and the community of Burlington.
So they're running for me and for everybody else that has gone through this horrible illness.
I really want people to be aware that you do have a right, no matter what your age, to go and get tested.
Be a part of an event like this that supports others. You never know what kind of an impact you have away from the football field. But an event like this kind of puts everything in perspective.
My father was an OPP officer for 38 years, and he was diagnosed 4 years ago. Problem being is he didn't go for a colonoscopy at the age of 50. Having done that, granted he would probably still be here today.
I want everybody to go out and get tested because this disease is so treatable, and the more we talk about it, the more we can get people to not die of this disease. It's totally preventable. And I just want to say how much I love being in Fredericton and how much I appreciate the support of everyone who's been there for me and everyone who has come together to be here today.
We see patients every day in my clinic that walk in just for a routine colonoscopy and end up walking out with a completely changed life. And it's because of organizations like Colon Cancer Canada that promote awareness and the importance of getting screened that we can save these people every day.
We are here today for my wife Samantha. She passed away from colon cancer on November 9th of last year, and she had a really quick diagnosis to passing period of 9 months. It's been a very hard year for us and for everyone around us, so we don't want anyone to go through this.
Earlier this week, Colon Cancer Canada had to change our goal, and they changed it to $30,000, and we crushed it.
This is our 6th year of doing this event, and we're so grateful because it grows every single year. The support that we have around the community is amazing.
Well, the Push for the Tush is now in a number of different cities throughout Canada, so we're expanding and growing. But I find myself every year I come across people who have heard our message and something twigs in their head to think maybe I should go get tested. They find out they've had polyps or early stages of colon cancer and are grateful that they did get screened. So that's why we're doing it. And to me, if you sit on the sidelines and do nothing, nothing's going to happen. So all these volunteers, all these people support it. That's what it's all about, to get the message out.
Push your doctor. My doctor thought at first it was hemorrhoids or fissure or something like that. And I said, no. My symptoms show something different.
When I was diagnosed, I had no signs of having anything like this. It was a total surprise. I'm very active in sports and eat healthy foods.
Very important to have events like this just to raise that awareness. I guarantee you that you will have either a relative or a friend that does develop colon cancer in their lifetime. And like I said, this is 90% preventable. So,
when our mom began her fight, 9 months later, and after surgery and a few different types of chemo, our mom lost her battle. She passed away January 31st of 2011, a day before her 54th birthday.
You know what, there's just so many people out here that are suffering from colon cancer, and you know, by spreading awareness to the community day by day, by doing these walks all around Canada.
Because colon cancer is all about our bum, you know, people are not, they're very touchy about going in or, you know, even thinking about that area of their body, men especially, it seems like. But you know, the tests today are so inobtrusive. The FOBT, the fecal occult blood test, which you can get through your doctor or most pharmacies, couldn't be any less intrusive. You do it in the privacy of your own bathroom, mail it off, and away you go. And even the scope, you know, to me is, I've been scoped. I probably have more cameras up me than I have had in front of me, you know. And it's not a big deal. They knock you right out. You wake up, you fart, you go home, and you're good to go. So, you know, it's trust me, it's way better than chemo and radiation. There's no question.
They're a little bit afraid of the discomfort that they might experience during it, but the reality is now there shouldn't be any discomfort. There are medications given routinely as part of a colonoscopy, so discomfort is not an issue at all. But again, if they haven't had it done, they're concerned about that.
I'm so excited to have brought Push for Your Tush to Edmonton for the very first time this year. After losing my dad, Gary, to colon cancer just about 6 months ago, I felt a desire and a need to create something positive.
Our partnership with Colon Cancer Canada goes beyond just showing up here at these events or handing a check. We work together to raise awareness for screening, whether it's through opportunities we have with advertising, whatever chance we get, we'll raise the awareness for Colon Cancer Canada and what they do, and they'll support us too.
I feel like it was yesterday when we had our first walk with just our family and our friends, and we really started because there was nobody making noise for colon cancer. And so now when I think about the fact that our community has grown and we're in 11 communities across the country, I'm very humbled and very excited that we've grown the community to what it is. We still have a lot of work to do because there's not enough people under our tent yet, and we know that there are so many communities that need to be supported. So every year we're adding locations, and it's our dream and hope to be in every city and every province so that we can really be helping anybody that needs to be supported and anybody that needs to feel a part of a community. Colon cancer is one of the most isolating diseases, and we know that people don't feel that they are being supported the right way. So we don't want anybody to go through this alone, and so if we can do more of these and have more events like this, then we know we'd be doing a good job.
So if I'm alive, maybe I can do something, share my story. If it helps anybody to go get checked, to look for symptoms, to look for signs, and just take care of yourself and your children. I'm a grandmother now, have lots of reasons to be alive.